Ladies and gentlemen, today's guest is someone that is a dear friend to the show. I have known her for quite a bit. She has been gone for quite some time. We're going to get into that. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ruthless LaLa.
Yo, what's up, Mark? I appreciate that, man.
Yo, okay. So let's get right into this. You've been kidnapped.
Yeah.
Um, this is a wrestling podcast show. It's not a news journalism show, but I feel like I have to treat this as a journalist. Thank God I have a master's in it. Are you okay, Lala? Are you finally in safety? Uh, what's going on here?
I'm home. Um, I'm okay. Uh, but I don't feel okay, which is pretty weird, you know. My nephew, um, and Wolf and the Wise brother, took me to the hospital, got checked out and, you know, everything's good. I'm just emotionally, mentally fucked up right now. Excuse my language. So it's just but I feel like, if you're kidnapped for 3 weeks, you'd be emotionally fucked up too. Um like I literally I still haven't begun to like catch up on everything on my social medias. Like my notifications is in the thousands. I'm not even ready to begin to deal with any of that. You know what I'm saying? Once I get me back where I need to be, we're going to be Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Like we're going to be good. So it's all good.
It's wild and it's scary to see what happened to you because we all know you as this badass motherfucker, like and to see that someone of your stature, someone as badass as you, that could be taken like that. I mean, it's alarming.
Uh, it ain't even a man. It's like it's not even. It's to the point to where your you find out your ex boyfriend uh is not only possessed by the ancestors, but they want your soul. And from the time that we've been dating, which was 6 months, to Christmas, uh, he put a spell on me. Um, I've went through so much to get rid of him and get him out of my head and to get him out of my life. And people got hurt in the process. Um, a lot of people got put in danger because of me, because, I didn't listen to Wolf. I didn't listen to Marcus and stay away from him. And, which at the same time, everybody had their faults, like this wasn't something that it was just me. Like a lot of things happened which caused the decision of me and Tiberius to start dating. You know what I'm saying? So to just get free of it and to be okay. And then all of a sudden I'm at MLW, there to support Alex, be part of the Boombaye Fight Club, be there to have his back. And all of a sudden, I literally got off the phone with Wolf because me and Wolf hasn't talked. Me and nobody from Prolific has been talking since me and Tiberius was together. And everything just got really bad, Mark. And kind of left me by myself, yo. And called Wolf. And I was gonna be meeting up with him and got off the phone with him. I heard his voice. I went to go swing on him, and that's the last thing that I remember.
Hmm.
I wake up, I see him talking. I try to get out of the trunk. He closes it. Uh, Last thing I remember, heard him talking again. Tried to escape. That didn't really work out good. Um, and now here we are. I was let go. Uh, I wrestled. Um, yeah,
Why did he let you go? He just let you go just like that after 3 weeks?
yeah. I Last thing I remember was me at Ridgefield and was waiting for Steve and heard the door. Went out there, nothing. Uh, I went to close the door back, and then Tiberius grabbed me, and that's honestly the last thing that I remember. And honestly, when I woke up home.
Wow. So you don't even have a recollection probably of like those 3 weeks of like what happened while you were in his custody.
Oh no, it wasn't just him. It was Big Daddy Adriana, and it was Ray from Respect the Craft.
Wow.
Yeah, craziest craziest thing ever. That I remember. That I remember because I got fed by far the worst food ever. Uh, if I don't remember anything else, I remember the food that was fed to me, and it was the worst.
Hmm.
So
What happens next here for you, Lala? I mean, do you do you press charges? Do you handle this yourself? Do you just walk away from it all and try to move on the best way possible? Like, what next for you?
if anybody knows me, they know that when it comes to certain situations, well, all situations, I handle them myself. I've always been a person that if I wanted something done or handled, I did it myself. You know what I mean? This is no different. Um, I just need some time. Um, in due time, during that time of while trying to get that, the goal for 2024 has never changed. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Going into 2023, hell, going into 2022, you feel me? I mean, you had this conversation. I didn't even think I was gonna make it past the end of the year of 2022. You feel me? And we're
Hmm.
in 2024 now, bro. A
Wild.
lot has fucking happened, man,
A
since the
lot
last
has
time I
happened.
see.
My God, girl.
I
I mean, you've gone to Europe. You've done MLW, as you mentioned before. You've had dream matches. You PWI. I mean, like, am I forgetting anything here? You had a banger year.
uh the BW 500.
BW
I moved up
500.
tremendously. I am 114 on BW 500. I am 467. Oh my god, excuse
Like,
me.
you have so many accolades. You're boring yourself.
Yo, I am 467 on PWI, and I want this to be known and understood so people can get it. Like, a lot of people say what they want to say, with the speculation behind PWI and how people get on and all this and everything. Let me say this now. I did not pay to get on PWI. I didn't even submit none of my stuff to get on there. You feel me? So to honestly to have this honor, bro, and to just find out that I made PWI off of my hard work and me constantly pushing, like that means a lot to me. You feel me? Cause like, like a lot of people like, oh, I made it. A lot of people feel how they feel with so much speculation that goes around, but that's not for me. For me, that ain't my business. All I know is when it comes to me and my wrestling career, I got to where I got to off of my hard work. I didn't throw nobody on the bus. I didn't fuck nobody over. You feel what I'm saying? Like I didn't try to gatekeep nobody. I literally busted my ass. I stayed true and genuine to who I am and how I am. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And I keep pushing.
Respect. I mean, hey, you've always done it your way, Lala. And that's the amazing thing about you. You beat to the beat of your own drum. However, you get shit done at the same time.
Oh,
Again, banger of the
and I
year.
took the pro wrestling magic women's champion overseas and made it a world championship.
That's right.
Uh, so yeah, let's bubble. Okay, gotta remember that. Okay, I love the wrestling magic.
But
All
with
right,
all
hold
that
on.
said, I mean, like, you know, again, huge year. How do you top that in 2024?
Well, let's see. I ended 2023 one showing Notorious Mimi what that lariat did when I retained not only my Pro Wrestling Magic World Women's Championship, but I also retained my newly crowned Pro Wrestling R Women's championship belt as well, because I put both of them online. Anybody who knows me knows the second I get a championship belt, I'm already issuing out challenges. You feel me? Because I'm a fighting champion. There's a difference between a belt holder and a champion. I'm a champion. I put prestige. Any championship belt that I get, I think it's to the next level because, like I said, once again, whoever comes after me has some big shoes to fill. I don't make keeping up easy. You feel me? And the more I get comfortable inside of my shell, and now I just hit 21 years. You feel me?
You're
Like
standing. Hell of
like some
accomplishment.
something that with my health and with everything that I've been going through and everything that I am going through, like I never would have thought that I've been blessed enough to even see 21 years, let alone 20 years, let alone 15 years, let alone 10 years. And like I'm here. I have a 19-year-old and a 16-year-old child, man. You feel me? Like my kids used to be babies and now fucking grown. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I haven't been home in 3 years, Mark.
That's
I
wild
have
to me.
maybe seen my family twice a year, twice a year. Um, and I think that's the reason why I'm so hard on myself, bro. Because like I'm not out here to just shoot the shit and have fun. You feel me? I'm out here to achieve my goals. I'm out here to get that contract to be financially stable for my family. You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of people are always like, "Hey, you can't take business personally." Yes, you can. Because in order to be successful in this business, there's a lot of sacrifices you have to make.
Mm.
And some of those sacrifices is not seeing your family. It's missing those birthdays. You know what I'm saying? Missing those wedding anniversaries or, you know, birthday party shindig, holidays, if this is something that you really want. And, times is changing to where, now wrestlers can start, getting time to spend more time with their family, but we're not there yet. So it's all a process, man. And my mental has been like an emotional roller coaster because it's like I'm so hard on myself and making sure that I'm not letting my family down. And my family's like, hey, you're not letting me down. And I'm just like, I just want to make sure I'm not letting y'all down because I don't want my family to think that I am just in New York City shooting the shit.
Mm.
You feel me? Just hanging out, kicking. And I'm not. I'm out here grinding, trying to like next booking, next destination, next town, trying to get to where I need to get to, and then trying to make sure at the same time I don't end back up in the hospital, because I'm putting a lot of wear and tear on myself. Not to mention the new health challenges that has been thrown in my way during this full health journey of trying to get better and trying to put the HS on lock, because like it got severe. I don't. There's no shame in my blood now. As you can see, Mark. Like usually I would try to like keep things to try to keep it private, but it's like it's caused me more pain being silent than it has to be up. And it's like, it got severe. I was in a hospital for 2 weeks. Um, I kind of over pushed it to get better and leave because I hate being in hospitals. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I always go through. Uh Back on the medication. Like this is a constant cycle. And then you find out you have more things wrong with you. But then you're good. But then it's like, how can you tell me I'm good if I have more things wrong with me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like at the point to where it is not me being stupid or not taking care of myself. I'm taking care of myself, to the best I can, but until then I can't stop, like it's a lot of pain, it's a lot of chronic pain. But at the same time, when I wrestle, when I go through that curtain, I don't feel nothing, man. Like fucking superhuman, like a fucking superhero, man, and then about a good 2 or 3 days later or after I didn't wrestle, and my body's like, hey, dumbass. And I'm just like, I'm well aware. I'm well aware. I got it. Got it. Just rest. I hear you, but I keep going, man. This is something that I want, and it's just like I'm just trying to get a hold on, just like get a nice little guillotine chokehold on it, you know what I'm saying? So I can like just focus on, the wrestling more than anything. But, right now it's a balance of making sure that my health is where it's at. And we're good now, like we're good.
Thank
It's
God.
just getting back into the flow of everything, and trying to put my body back to, going back to the gym religiously and starting from one of days to going to the gym twice a week, and then going to the gym 3 times a week, and then going to the gym twice a day. You know what I'm saying? Trying to progressively get me back to where I need to be. And I know that this time, as I'm shaping my body, is going to be different. So I can't expect the same results that I'm thinking that I'm going to get. And I have to not be hard on myself, which I have to keep saying. But this year, and make sure you tag everybody in this. I hope you're ready. This year, I'm going to make it my duty to wrestle Leo Rush. I have spoken to Leo Rush. I've known Leo Rush for a little bit. He's a good guy, and in order to solidify yourself as one of the best, one of the baddest motherfuckers in this business, you have to go up against some of the best, baddest motherfuckers in this business. And he's one of those people. Uh, you can expect me to wrestle Masha Slamovich before this year is over.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Hell yeah.
Uh, I have the utmost respect for Masha, and I like the way Masha hits. The way Masha fights is how I've always wanted to wrestle women. You feel me? No bitching, no moaning, no being little pussies. You feel me? Get in, we fuck each other up. Go have a beer after. You know what I'm saying? Go have a couple of shots.
Old
Um,
school.
oh, real shit. You could expect me to wrestle her tag team partner, Killer Kelly. Um, that's something that I want, man. I said it. I'm gonna say it again. Before this year's over. Before this year is over, I will be wrestling Darius Carter.
Oh, let's go.
Now,
Let's
now,
go.
now, I know Darius is gonna come and say some things, but at the same time, I mean this with all due respect. I ain't Harleen Lopez. I ain't Nevaeh Chantel. I'm not any other female that Darius Carter has ever wrestled before in his whole wrestling career. Let's get that
He's
straight.
wrestled a lot. He's wrestled a lot. Yeah.
He's wrestling a lot. Like this is the thing that I will say, and I will always say it. To me, Darius Carter is the final boss for all intergender matches. You feel what I'm saying? Like he is the intergender god when it comes down to it because
That might be a new
yo,
moniker for him. Don't give him that.
but here's my thing about it. I give respect to where respect is due. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the one thing that I won't do when it comes to Darius Carter. I will always give Darius Carter his flowers, his cognac, whatever his poison is. I will always give it to him because Darius Carter has solidified himself as by far one of the best in this business to do what he does. You feel me? Top fucking heel. Top fucking heel, bro. Like he's called the All Father for a reason. He is the Odin of professional wrestling. And I know Darius. You feel me? Like, yo, me and Darius both are, let's really go ahead and say it. We were the reason why BCW was relevant. During COVID, that was all Darius. Because let's really be honest about it, the champion during that time was Vanity and she wasn't doing shit. So you had Darius Carter, who put BCW on his back and held that shit for over 1,000 fucking days, my guy. And the second that I relieved Vanity of that championship belt, what did I do? It was Darius and LaLa. That's the only time you heard Darius and LaLa. And then after me and Darius did what we do best, now you have all these other up and coming stars. So I know something about success. I know something about achievements. I went overseas and I defended 2 championship belts in 3 European countries in a month successfully and came back. The same places that I've seen my friends wrestle at and like the historic venues and Uberhausen and I was like, oh my God, like bro, like to go to the UK, my guy, to be in London, son, and like you remember, these are things that I would talk to you about, like wanting to go overseas, bro, and do my shit and represent the United States, bro, and show what I can do. And I was blessed enough to go with my best friend. Me and Wolf went over there and fucked up all the church's money, and it was the greatest experience ever, yo. So it's like, excuse me, when if when I come back, I want to be pushed because I didn't go overseas because I've been playing it safe. I went overseas because I stepped outside my comfort zone and I upgraded and I evolved. And I can't keep upgrading and evolving by wrestling the same fucking people every goddamn show. I have to wrestle people better than me in order for me to be better than what I was the day before. I'm not competing with Darius Carter. Let that be known. I got to get in the ring and beat the shit out of Darius Carter and survive everything that Darius gives to me because I know this is not going to be easy. I'm well aware of what I'm getting myself into. See, I ain't just talking out the side of my neck. You done seen me wrestle the biggest and the baddest. You done seen me wrestle O'Shea one-on-one.
That was a hell of a match. I did
Like,
commentary for that one. It was amazing.
I've wrestled. I got in the ring and I survived, and I wrestled Mercedes Martinez. Dream match. You feel me? Learned so much from that. I'm just gonna keep going, but it don't stop here. I have to keep calling out those people, and I have to keep wrestling those people. And I'm not going to be happy until I get to Japan. I wanted to go overseas. I did. I wanted to go to Europe. I did. Now it's time for Japan
Let's go.
because that's the knowledge that I need. Because that's what I always watched. That was the reason of why I didn't wear knee pads. You know what I'm saying? For a very long time, because people were like, why you don't do that? Because like it was the culture, and it was for me, for my interpretation of it is, if you know how to bump, why do you need protection?
Valid point. Valid point.
And I knew how to protect myself, and I knew how to do everything securely, so it never bothered me. People's like, yo, you start doing it. Now when I started getting like, start feeling myself and start doing like my little entrances, which would require me to drop to my knees, I was like, yeah, I might want to go ahead and put some, some knee pads on them bad boys, just okay, we're good now. So yeah.
No, but a lot of lofty goals indeed. But if anyone can do it, it is certainly you. I mean, you're talking about all these banger matches that I personally can't wait to see, and I personally hope it does happen. Um,
Oh, and Mickey James. Mickey, I ain't forgot. She liked the comment and she put a heart. So that means Mickey want to fight. So I need Mickey to go ahead and say when so I can pull up and we have a nice conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. Just a nice conversation. That's a nice conversation. You know what I'm saying? And smiling when I see you, I'm gonna punch you in your shit. Disrespectfully.
I'm here for that. I'm here for all that. Let's go. Lala, Mickey James, book it. Let's do it.
Book it.
Ruthless LaLa, it is always a pleasure having you on. I am glad that you're okay. I am glad that we're looking forward for 2024 to put 2023 behind and make it look
Where's your
like
questions?
Trump
Where's your
changed.
goddamn that
Hey,
Mark, that's it? You
that's
ain't got
it,
no
man.
questions?
That's
That's
it.
the
I mean,
craziest shit ever,
we
Mark.
covered. You made my job
Ah,
so easy. I just stood here and listened.